conversation. You definitely don't want to sign off. Definitely don't want to miss it. And everybody likes his bad words anyway. So, Mr. Pineapple, what do we got going on tonight?
We have a lot going on. Give me 1 second. We are now officially live on YouTube as well, so you're good to go. Had a little technical difficulties there.
That's all right.
But
we are worth the wait.
you are worth the wait. It's not our fault. We are late. I'll explain that here in a little bit as to why we did not start on time. I was prepared and ready to go.
I'm sure it wasn't because of any of our guests.
No, I'll get to that in a little bit here. But once again, we are the Upsidedown Pineapples and your hosts, Phil and
Kim.
the Upsidedown Pineapples, all about the lifestyle, educating, encouraging, and enhancing the entire lifestyle experience.
Not just the hookup.
Thank you for everybody listening on FullSwapRadio.com. And we're back. It is Wednesday night. Let's jump right into it because we have a lot of guests in studio that we will bring in here shortly. But
Head admin is late.
no, he was actually ready on time. However, I'll explain to him because he's one of the ones I need to explain why I didn't start on time tonight.
No.
So, but we'll get to that here shortly. So, let's.
So much going on.
I know. Let's just jump right into this and get to the weekend recap. Sponsored by the Tremor. The Tremor is a sex rock and roll sex toy that simply rocks. The Tremor is a sex saddle or sex machine that will give you the sexual freedom to explore your wild side without the emotional burden of a partner, or as they say, hashtag.
Go rock yourself.
So you are now officially a bougie bitch.
I am a bougie bitch.
Thanks to your weekend and your bougie friends that you hung out with.
Hater.
So you
Hater.
music's still playing. That's why.
I think
That's
that
what
you're
Erica's calling for you.
upset.
I took care of that. I wasn't prepared for that music. Good.
Me neither.
I got Erica calling. I got head admins on the line working out some technical difficulties, but we got everybody coming into the studio now, so we're good to go. So back to this whole you're now a bougie bitch type thing.
Do you know why I'm a bougie bitch?
Yeah, because...
Hold on. Do you want me to show you? Wait.
Yeah.
We drink
For those on you-
with our
yeah.
pinky tipped up.
You drink your champagne out of a tumbler
Absolutely.
with your pinky up.
Duh.
Bougie bitch.
Amazing.
Bougie bitch. That's a little crazy.
I like it.
Why don't you just call in if you have something to say? Can you say it on the air? That would
Who are you
be.
fussing with?
That would be. Oh, you don't have headphones.
Oh, that's
So-
my pineapple mill.
But wait a second. You know I'm live, right?
Yeah.
It's not playing anymore. It's really not playing anymore. And if it is playing now, we have some serious issues going on.
We have a ghost.
Yeah, we
Uh-oh.
will have a
could be a
complete
problem.
serious issue if the music's still playing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because it's completely unplugged. It is muted.
Turn
And
off the sound cloud.
everything's off. It's not even plugged in. No, it's not plugged in.
Oh, head admin said it faded out.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Good job.
I don't know why it faded out because I unplugged the whole
It was
thing.
a little delayed. We just enjoy the music so much.
Yeah, exactly. I love my entrance music so much
Here we go.
that.
If we had a fiber line through FiOS, if we knew a guy.
All right, let's get back to this whole "you're a bougie bitch" type thing. So, how was your weekend?
It was amazing.
Your
I got to spend the weekend with that girl and Kat.
I know, and they turned you into a bougie bitch, which was
okay.
so nice of them.
It was amazing.
She was drinking earlier. She did not have her pinky in the air.
I know.
It wasn't champagne.
I told
Only
yeah,
do it with
it wasn't.
champagne.
You only do that shit with champagne.
And tea. We had
and-
tea time.
Fucking tea time. Fucking bougie bitches.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You got to party with our
I
friends.
did. I went to a party.
Yep.
I hung out. So here's what I did at the party. I walked into the party and I told everybody, do not take my picture. Kim does not know I'm here, so don't
The
spoil it.
text flew fast and furious
I know.
from my loyal ladies.
So
Do you know where your man is? No.
I was at a party.
You're welcome.
I was at a party. I was chauffeuring people around.
You
but
were.
what's new? I chauffeur you everywhere. What's new?
I know. You're welcome.
So I understood how to do it. So
Good
they're
job.
like, "Do you want me to drive?" Nah, I'll drive.
Nurse Rachel.
I'll drive. It's all good.
I think that may be who you were chauffeuring around.
It was, and Evan. So,
Yep.
but yeah, so that's how that went. So that was the weekend. We actually kind of laid low. I slept a lot. It was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that door open, Gordon? Is that door open? Can you close that? So if you hear the sounds
queen.
of the water that we're trampling in, the podcast studio is getting a reconstructed floor tomorrow due to the fact that our whole fucking basement flooded yesterday.
Yeah.
So there is a reason
Been a
we're a
long
little bit
couple
late.
days.
So it's been a long couple days, but
Yeah.
we are officially here and ready to go, and we can't wait to bring our guests in. But I'm going to make them wait a little bit more. All right, so I can't give too much information out, but I got a couple things that we got to cover as far as
Your
dates.
other bougie bitch may be on. I'm just saying.
I'm not giving too much information out. All right, so if you haven't visited the website yet, go to the Upsidedown Pineapple.
.net.
Click on the calendar page, find the pineapples, and you will find out that the next 27 weeks of my life on Saturday night are booked. So here's what we got. Make sure you go and get everything planned out on your schedules, because our schedules are all planned out for pretty much the rest of the year. If it's not on the calendar yet, it's going to be a struggle, and Kim will just gladly put it on the calendar anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
You let me loose with
I
the
did.
calendar and told me fill in the dates.
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
Hold on. Here's where we go. Ready? I got my calendar in front of me.
Yes, so much
I got my
going on.
calendar. Hold on. Starting April, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 Saturdays in a row until I get a break.
Peopling.
Some of those weekends
What
I'm
are we doing?
double
on-
booked.
Hold on, excuse me.
Hold on. I
Hold
get a
on.
break. I get a break, and then I go 1, 2, 3 weekends in a row. I get another break. I go one weekend, and I get a break. I get, so make sure you go to the website, get all of the, and yeah, pretty much. Literally from now until, when did I say? Yeah, that's still full. Oh, wait, right there. Yeah, July, the end of July. So the beginning of August, I get a break, which is awesome. I can't wait. So make sure you check out the website, the Upside Down Pineapple,
.net.
and you'll be able to find out every place we will be for everything from anniversary parties to MILF contests
All the way through New
to
Year's.
special events. We are available on Friday nights, though, which is a good thing considering the guests we have in our studio tonight. I'm not bringing them on
Giving
yet.
away segues
I'm
so
not
fast.
bringing them on yet.
Ooh.
All right, so St. Patty's Day on the 17th, we will have a link on the website within the next 48 hours for you to sign up. Maybe I shouldn't have said 48 hours. Fuck it. I could have said 24, and the IT manager would have been a little bit shocked, but we'll go with 48 to give him a little bit of time because it's almost done. He's actually waiting on something from me. However, due to a flooded basement, it kind of put me behind a little bit. So I'll take responsibility on this one. The St. Patrick's Day virtual party sign up will be on the website within the next 48 hours as soon as I get one thing done
So we are having a virtual party.
on St. Patty's Day.
We're having a party. So we're going to be drunk for like 3 days, right? Is that what I'm understanding?
No,
Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days.
no,
I mean, it sounds like a plan to me.
no,
I agree.
I mean,
No.
yeah.
no.
You are so outvoted right now. And
Yes.
I heard that one of our guests that's here, that's his birthday weekend. So wait.
I don't even
My
know.
son was born on St. Patty's Day too, so hey, there's two.
You're welcome.
So St. Patrick's Day, make sure you sign up because we are limiting to how many people there? How many people am I limiting St. Patrick's Day virtual party to, Gordon? How many people am I limiting St. Patrick's Day virtual
me.
party to?
IT guy.
150. The first 150 people are going to be the ones that get in. Don't get me wrong. You will see lots of boobs. You will see lots of other stuff. You can win tons of fucking prizes. We're going to have special guests from all over. We can't wait. It's going to be a party. Everybody knows I hate Zoom, so it is not on Zoom. Fuck Zoom. So virtual party. We will be partying at our house and the podcast studio as well, as long as I have somewhat of a basement back at that point in time. But so make sure you sign up within the next 48 hours. We'll push it out there for everybody. But you can stay home, drink with us, watch me get absolutely shit-faced because that's my plan.
For 4 days?
No, just St. Patrick's Day. We're going to see how fast I can't say pineapples. It seems to be a tradition. So we're going to see how fast I cannot say pineapples on that.
No, a lot of people have never seen you drunk.
Nope.
Except for those that
You're gonna see you don't say-
remember last St. Patty's Day.
Yes, anybody is welcome to come here on St. Patrick's Day at night, 8 o'clock. I think that's, 8 o'clock is our start time. 8 to 11.
Ish.
Yeah, I got cameras all over the place.
That's fine.
I'll just buy new cameras.
That's fine. No worries.
I'll just buy more cameras.
Not so much. You don't have a podcast.
I'll just buy more cameras. We'll just have them all over. I've told that we need to have a glory hole camera. That may be an issue based on the basement at this point in time.
I don't remember this conversation.
I mean, I'm kind of for it.
It was.
You might like her a little bit more right now.
I was told we need to have a glory hole camera that night.
We could make it on the front porch.
Yeah. So I'll figure it out. We're gonna have cameras spread out all over the place. We'll have computers set up all over the place, even if we can't all fit in the studio. Yeah, so we'll be good to go. Make sure you sign up once the link is available so that you can join the party. We're going to have tons of free giveaways. We're going to give away shit all night long. And we may have more details. Actually, will have more details. And we're not going to give them all out until that night, so you make sure you are on the event. Huge.
Secret.
So first thing you need to do, and the only thing I can tell you right now is... the only thing I can do, I'm doing a podcast. Stop writing me notes. Oh, Jesus.
I think that's a great idea.
But no, it's not, because my plan was I was going to get fucking hammered and go fall on my bed.
But that's okay.
All right, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, because I'm just saying.
All right, so the...
Yeah.
No, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I did last
heard
year. That's
that
how I
that
got
note
fucked up.
Has a lot of beds.
So, all
saying.
right, here's all I could tell you, and you need to come to the virtual St. Patrick's Day party to find out more, is make sure you have May 15th blocked off on your calendar.
Absolutely.
That's all I can tell you. Literally, that's all I can tell you is make sure you have May 15th blocked off on your calendar. We will announce all of the full details on the St. Patrick's Day virtual party, but this is like nothing ever done
Nothing
before.
never done before.
I'm fucked up like that, so we're going to do it. All
That'd
right.
be amazing.
So before we... do I bring my guest on yet?
Yes.
All right.
So many beautiful
right.
people in the
Let's
room.
bring 'em in. All right, so let me get rid of all this stuff. We'll bring in this.
Pasties in the mail. I love
We would
Twitter
like
queen.
to welcome Fusion and the ever so wonderful and amazing Donna.
TPA is here.
You're on camera now, Donna, just to let you know.
Let's go like this now.
So we got Nick, we got Britt, and we have Donna in the studio. And yes,
One more time.
bougie bitches. So I have a couple different segments here that have to do with Fusion, but I gotta do one thing first. I need to talk to Britt.
Okay, so
For a
I need
minute.
somebody to block that mute button. Block the mute button, and I need a mic so you can hear me loud and clear.
You have a mic, right? There's a mic that picks up loud and clear.
Bring it closer to me.
You are loud and clear. You are loud and clear.
So somebody block that mute button over there.
All right.
I'm not allowed.
So here's how this works.
There we go.
Here's how this works. So when do I give out podcast outlines? I mean, you or Gordon can answer this question.
I know, but it
you,
was just fun to let her ask.
you and Gordon can answer this question. When have I ever given out a podcast outline to anybody?
I'm an agenda-oriented person. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to like when I have meetings and I do like things. I have an agenda prepared so everybody knows what to expect.
She's so cute.
Like, yeah.
So do I. Mine's color coded. I don't do it. So
Just say, at least you're pretty.
yes, at least I'm pretty.
Not you. Not you.
Your
I
hair
was
does
just-
look nice tonight, though. I will say.
All right. So I was asked the other day for the topics and the agenda for tonight. So I sent the agenda to Britt to make sure she was prepared as she needs to be because she's not that clever on the fly. So I wanted her to be able to have notes, and I wanted her to be able to be as prepared as possible with her spelling because spelling matters. So we're going to go down our agenda, okay? So, no, I got it right here for you. Don't worry about it. So topic one. How amazing is Phil?
Girl, I tried to save you.
He's
but
muting me.
I'm not muting you.
He just reached over. What is he doing?
I'm not muting you.
Oh no, he wants
Okay,
you to
so
answer
topic
that
one.
question.
How amazing is Phil?
You're
You
on
wanted
camera.
the agenda. You wanted this bullshit agenda. I gave you an agenda.
Okay. Well, I didn't pay attention to those questions, but I will tell you, since you say I'm not good on the fly, I'm gonna make this on the fly.
Oh.
How amazing is Phil? He's pretty damn amazing.
Aw.
Not quite as amazing as I am,
Ooh.
but he's kind of close. He's, he's kind of there. He's almost there.
So everybody heard the first part of that, and the mute button got hit just to let everybody know.
I said, we need somebody.
You can't hear you. It's muted. Okay.
Tom's pythons are sick.
All right, so
Financial guys in the house.
I like to switch things up here. So we're gonna jump to topic number 5. How important is it
Muscles
to
out.
always invite Phil to your events?
So, here's the thing. Phil feels like he needs a personal invite every single time. However,
Hold on a second. You're muted. So this past weekend, there was a house party that I was personally invited to, and I
Uh-oh.
showed up.
Uh-oh.
okay. And
Okay, continue. No, I'm just letting you know.
that's my
Go
point.
ahead.
You have to be personally invited. However, I have told you and Kim over and over, you have a lifetime invitation to my house. Is he hitting that mute button again?
No, it's
No,
not.
no.
It's not
He
muted.
has a lifetime. They know where I live. You know my address. Dom's been to the house. You've never been. You want to get on me about
Trying to figure out where my invite. Who'd you send this invite to? Me or Kim?
both of you.
Not.
Both of
I'm
you. Well, that
looking.
must have been wrapped up in the drunk text that you sent.
So I'm going through my drunk texts from you.
No, I don't send drunk texts. I have circled.
Yeah, that was actually in response to a fusion thing that we'll get to here shortly. So,
I asked him to show
all right,
me.
topic number 4. How much, including yourself, does everybody love Phil?
Oh, I do love you, Phil.
Oh,
do love
mute.
Good answer.
That was all you got.
And he muted me again?
Right after that, I do love you, Phil.
See, this is a very biased podcast
you-
tonight.
And she's
It's-
surprised by it.
I run this
Not
shit.
at all.
All right, topic
Oh,
number 2.
Here we go.
I like to switch it up.
Let's talk about the topics. There's
Just this is
5.
it. This is it.
There's 5.
Oh, is it like two?
This is the last one. I just
the
switched them
last
up.
one.
I went in order.
Moved them around.
So how important is it to spell things right when texting Phil?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to spell it for you?
Oh, you want me to play the video I sent you earlier?
How important is it to make sure your spelling is correct when you text or send Phil a message?
I don't know, because I'm the one that screenshots your stuff and then blasts you.
Exactly. It's very important.
I don't know. But,
Can I answer that question?
Next.
All right. So,
Because it's the English alphabet. I'm good.
You are
all right. So let's get
losing
serious now.
control of
I'm not losing control. I have a mute button.
I
I'm not losing control. I got this. All right. So let's get for those watching on YouTube.
Fusion.
So welcome to the 3 of you. All 3 of you a huge part. We're gonna actually see how much we can make Donna talk during this.
Yes, I am actually very excited.
Yeah, we're gonna get there, but I'm gonna do this first. I gotta do my segment too. So, it is all my segment.
Well, and
We
when
forgot,
he
he
sent me
runs
that
this
BS
shit.
agenda, I was like, let me go back and text the real person that runs this shit.
And that was
Because it
me.
wasn't him. I had to text her. I'm like, Kim, what's really going on here? This is the bullshit he just sent me. I'm just saying.
But then
Alright.
I did tell her, do you expect anything else?
Right.
They're all complaining, so we're actually going to go right into Mr. Pineapple's segment, and then your segment, and then the conversation.
All right.
They're all complaining.
I'm excited though, because
Alright.
I have 2 beautiful ladies to talk on my segment with.
There you go. You got one. I'm not sure how long Donna's going to talk with you, but
She will talk with me.
all right. So, Mr. Pineapple's Pet Peeves, sponsored by Spunk Lube. Spunk Lube lineup not only consists of their award-winning hybrid formula, but also includes 2 new Spunk Lubes, Spunk Lube Pure Silicone and Spunk Lube Natural. All right, here's the fucking deal. First of all, go listen to the first version of Mr. Pineapple's pet peeves, the extended version. It is quite the listen for everybody. I was going to record the second one today, but you might get it within the next couple of days, depending on how quickly they get my podcast room back up and running tomorrow. All right, so here's the fucking deal. When you go to an event and then you leave an event and you bitch and complain that nobody talked to you and you made no fucking effort to talk to anybody else, it's not their fucking fault. So all you have to do is say hi. You can't complain about an event, about a party, about a club that nobody's talking to you when you don't do anything to make somebody else talk to you. You can't sit in a corner. You can't sit at a table all night. You have to actually make some type of effort on your side. So if somebody doesn't actually talk to you, maybe you need to look at your fucking self first and not be a bump on the fucking log in the corner. So I can't stand when people are bitching that nobody talked to them, and then you look over and you see them, they've sat at a table all night, or they have not moved from a couch, or they have not moved from a chair. That's a bunch of bullshit. So if no one's talking to you, once again, look at yourself and figure out what kind of effort you made for anybody that would want to talk to you. I know that, well, first of all, if anybody saw me sitting on a chair all night, they would definitely not want to talk to me because I probably look like a complete asshole. But that's not me. So when you want to walk into a new place, a new club, a new event, a new house party, something like that, you may not know everybody. Don't worry about it. All you got to do is say, hi, my name is, and I'm going to tell you what you can do. Just because I am an asshole, you can tell them you know me, but it will cost you $10 every time you say it. So I need a podcast budget somehow, so that's how this is going to happen. So, yeah, so I hate people that freaking bitch and say that nobody talked to them. And then you find out later that they literally did nothing all night. They just sat there in a corner at a table on a couch. It doesn't matter. This is the Mr. Pineapple segment, not a guest segment.
No. Like, there are people that will creepishly linger and nobody wants to deal with them because they're being creepy about it.
Look, I said sorry once, all right?
All right. That's the new word.
You've all been muted.
You have all been muted. Because this is the Mr. Pineapple segment. So that's it for tonight. Make sure you listen to towards the end of the week, once I get my floors ripped up and everything fixed back in my podcast studio, for the extended version of tonight. But don't be a fucking asshole and bitch about a club, about an event, about a party when you did absolutely nothing to say hi to anybody or anything like that. It's your fucking fault. Deal with it. That was Mr. Pineapple's Pet Peeves, sponsored by Spunk Lube. So now we're going to turn nice. And we are going to go to the ladies segment, sponsored by Connection Travel.
Connection Travel is a leading travel agency that specializes in travel arrangements for those enjoying alternative lifestyles, including swingers, nudists, and those requiring a bit of discretion. They've been in the travel business since 1985, a lifestyle just as long. They understand what couples enjoy in their lifestyle and what they're looking for when they travel. Privacy, fun, and more fun. We take pride in providing you with just what you're looking for. Just visit our website, theupsidedownpineapple.net. Click on our partners page for more information about Connection Travel, or email the beautiful cat at kat@connectiontravel.com.
I gave our website out.
All that head bobbing you've got going on over there, it's just not attractive.
That's bougie.
It's bougie.
It is a little bougie.
Now, if you do that, if you tip and bobble, it's a whole new look. Anyway,
Hi.
that's what we got going on.
So you're going to be nice now?
I'm going to be nice because
I gotta go.
It's Mrs. Pineapple segment. And we are going to talk about some different things like the women's dynamics and respecting other ones. Yeah. So I love, we can be ourselves in the lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things about it. And not have to, you hear a lot of people say, what's your favorite thing about the lifestyle? And like the first thing that 9 out of 10 people, the non-judgment, right? Yeah, so that's so full of shit. It is really full of shit.
I thought you were going to joke about that.
No, it's totally full of shit. So, and so those that have not been on our website, Mrs. Pineapple now has a blog. And this is my blog this week about, not judgment zone. The dynamics are the same as people's personalities. in a lot of ways, you know? Just have some respect for them. It's okay that you look at people and you're like, that's not something that I would do. That's okay.
Right.
That's okay. That's the biggest part about being able to be unique. And that's not only in the lifestyle, that's anywhere. Who wants to be a clone across the world? Not me. It's one of the best things and the best feelings as to be able to be in a room with women or men or whoever and be yourself, you know?
It gives you the opportunity to get in where you fit in.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
And it's okay to change, and it's okay to have a personality, and it's okay to have an opinion, but just because you see something that you don't agree with doesn't make it wrong. Doesn't make it wrong. May make it not for you, but everybody said, well, you know, everybody's not everybody's cup of tea. Okay, well, practice what you preach.
Right. And it takes
You know,
growth. It takes,
it
I
does
can
take
talk
growth.
to you from the first day I stepped into Donna's Club versus where I'm at now.
Exactly.
You know, like I've
That's for sure.
grown.
Exactly.
Like she knows. I was like,
That's for
I
damn
didn't.
sure now.
No, really. I really because it's not that I was judgmental, but it was okay. I'm going to be open to this.
I don't think you were
But
judgmental.
no, I wasn't judgmental, but there were things that I saw and I was like, damn. Like,
Right.
but getting me there, you know, the person that brought me,
Mhm.
you know, vetted me for months. I
Right.
was not allowed to come into this club for months. I
Right.
knew what it was, but when I came in, I was like, oh my god.
Was
like,
it Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay. that's
Anthony
what I
brought me in. Yeah. And he would not let me come for months. And then finally he brought me, and I, you know, when we left the club that night, he was like, "You're never gonna want to talk to me again, are you?" And I was like, "No, I had so much fun. Like, bring
Right.
me back."
Yeah,
You know.
right.
But you never know what you're gonna enjoy. You can't judge somebody
Right.
unless you know, not even experience it, but just
Yeah,
watch
and it,
things
and,
go
it's,
down.
and it
watch
really
how things
isn't a
happen.
factor of experiencing it that makes you decide, oh, well, that is okay. That's really not it.
Yeah.
It's a factor of just watching somebody and, well, damn, they're happy. They're doing their thing.
I love
Right.
watching when new people come in.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And it's like, and there's a lot of things in the lifestyle that are not my thing. That's okay. There's a lot of what we do that are not everyone else's thing. You know, but that is the beauty of the non-judgment zone, you know? It's okay to be different. It's okay to be yourself, but you want to be able to, you know, listen to that, you know, listen to the person next to you and not be like, you know,
Right.
don't get me wrong, women are like that. You know, it is like I don't know if it's an inbred, whatever it is going on, but just insecurities is really what it comes down to.
It really is.
Because you're like, oh, you know, what's going on over there? Are you mad? You know, are you mad because you're not doing what they're doing,
Or you're
or
not as
you didn't want to
comfortable?
step out?
You're not.
Right.
You didn't want to
right.
step
I
out of
think it's
your
comfortable.
comfort zone
Right.
and do something that someone else is doing. That's okay. You don't have to, but don't judge them because they're doing it.
Right.
Don't judge them because, you know, her dynamic is to be poly, or her dynamic is to be bi, or her dynamic is to be with every guy in the club and she's going to do it until she
Right.
does it.
Right.
Go for it.
That's what
Be
they
nice.
enjoy, and
That's what they
That's supposed to be
enjoy.
the beauty of the lifestyle is what
Right.
they enjoy.
And, you know, and it comes back to, you know, that whole non-judge thing. So let people be, you know? Let them enjoy themselves. Let them have their place to go and be non-judgmental, you know, and still be that female that they can ask something. Still be that female that can walk up to them and introduce yourself. You don't have to hang out with them.
Right.
You don't have to play with them. You don't have to be your future best friend, but you can accept them.
Yeah. And ladies, here's the
You
thing.
can have a shot.
And be
Right.
friendly.
You can be friendly.
Right.
Friendly to people.
Exactly.
And here's the thing: I find the ladies when we go into the women's bathroom,
Mhm.
that is, listen. If any woman has a question, that's the place to go.
That is the
It
place
is the
to
place
be.
to
That is the
go.
place
That
to
is
go.
that
is
is
the
the place
ladies'
to be.
restroom.
I always
Because-
know where to find Becca
Yeah.
because if I can't find her within a matter of like 10 minutes, guaranteed she is cornered in that lady's
Yes.
bathroom
Answering a thousand
answering
questions.
1,000 questions.
And that's okay too.
No, 100%.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
But ladies, I'm just putting it out there. If you have some feeling of uncomfort, go to ladies'
Go to the
room.
ladies'
There's always
bathroom.
gonna be
Somebody's
somebody
going to be in there.
You get
And I've
Yes.
never
questions,
met.
you get tears,
Yes.
you get happiness.
Yeah, I've never met anybody who hasn't been open to answering questions for a
Right.
new person coming
Exactly.
Yep.
in. And that's what I do love about the lifestyle is whether you're male or female,
Right.
everybody seems to be pretty open and receptive to.
Right.
Okay, you're new. How can I help you?
Exactly.
I want to
Grow
know what
here.
it's like in the men's room then. I think that shit's going on in there?
Donna, I'll pop in
Yeah,
next time. You know me.
Let's go in there and peek
wrong
in there.
room.
Yeah. So Erica said a lot of judgments come from ignorance, which is defined as a lack of knowledge. Don't let your judgment hold you back from learning. After discussing things, make your decisions based off of fact. And that's true. A lot of people don't take the time to learn about something else because they're like, oh, that doesn't interest me. That's okay.
Doesn't have
It's okay
to.
that it doesn't interest you, but at least be informed.
And
Make
maybe-
informed decisions about
If you
things.
have the knowledge, you're
And
not
here's
going to
the
be.
funny thing.
Exactly.
Like, I've met people who are like, I would never do that. I will never. But come years later and they continue in the lifestyle. Guess what? They're doing what they
Jason
swore they would
said,
never do.
that's right. Jason said they pee and wash. We are very glad that you added and wash, okay? That's what they do in the men's bathroom
Oh,
now,
pee
you
and
know.
wash. They do
pee and wash. I said,
Well,
I'm
that's
very
a good
glad
thing.
you added and wash. Thank you so much. Head admin had a guy tell him how good he looked in his kilt. You did look damn good in that kilt,
Yeah.
Jason. So, true story, he spoke. But what I love is that that's okay too. That guy felt comfortable enough to tell Jason, you look good in that kilt.
He didn't touch your beard, did he?
Ooh, pineapple milk? She's nope. But you know, that's the thing that I love, and that is the thing that I love about the lifestyle. And I've grown in that. Do you remember my first time at TPA, Donna?
It was a long time ago.
It's a long time ago. So I came with another group. My first time,
Came with
BSS.
Right.
BSS introduced us to the club. Girl, I did not come off of that corner. I stood behind everybody.
She was swinging on the poles. Don't
Oh,
let
that's a
her,
lie.
don't let her kid
This
you.
one, I mean, Mr. Pineapple.
I missed that.
Mr. Pineapple is Chatty Cathy from day one.
Right.
No.
He was so bad that people got him a light up necklace so that I could find him. We still have it. It is a true
And that's
story.
funny.
Remember that? I think it was Valentine's.
Yeah, it was Valentine's Day.
Valentine's because it's a light up heart necklace. Because I was so scared at that club, I would not come down off of that corner. I stayed in that corner. I was like,
It was similar
I'm
with
good.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Because I was like, no, when he was like, no, I think you should wear, you know, like when it's just us, I had lingerie I would wear or whatever, and he was like, well, why don't you wear this to the club? I was like, I'm not wearing this out. What are you talking? Like, I'm wearing this dress. We get there, and I literally looked around. I was like, oh, I am so not.
Yeah.
You're almost more uncomfortable
Yeah.
if you overdress.
If you overdress,
yeah,
because I'm all about this dress to impress thing, right?
right?
And then, you know, so I get there and I did the same thing. I sat, and it actually was Donna's staff that kept coming around going, hey, you good? You good? Because Anthony was like, you know, saying hi to everybody. You know, he was introducing me to people, but I was trying to like, no, I just want to sit here. But you see me now at the club, I'm going to walk around. I'm doing, like, it's whatever. We have fun. So it's all about growth.
Yeah,
Like, I
and
really
and
think
it
it's about
is,
growth.
and it's a lot about growth. It's a lot about, you know, just being the same person that you put out to be, you know, for that non-judgment. The ladies want to preach it, then do it and accept it and be the same. You know, it's okay to not agree, but you don't have to be judgy of them.
No, you have to be
It's
nasty
okay.
about it.
You don't have to be
I
nasty
must
about
be-
it.
I must be the only bad person. Because when I first got in the lifestyle, I like did it all.
Yeah.
I had
Oh,
no
we are
idea.
totally
I
judging
know.
you.
I had no idea what you were supposed to do or not supposed to do. So I was just like, hey, let's do it.
But that's okay though.
And
And look-
Not
everybody-
at the time, it wasn't okay.
But everybody is different when they come into it. Like, I was taught into, like, you asked me how I was brought into it. You asked Nick how he was brought into
Right.
it. Two totally different things.
Absolutely.
Nick was all about, you know, doing his own thing, doing this, and, you know,
Did you ever get all religious when you went home after doing something really bad?
No.
Kim does. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my
But I
God.
remember when
Is that what it is?
I mean, I might say,
I am
you know,
sure that
sorry
that's
for
not what
singing
I'm- oh
tonight,
my God,
but I had a
no,
lot of-
but when I first did anything,
Page.
when I first did, I was like, I felt guilty, like I was like this big sinner.
That's one thing I never felt. And again, I think it's how I was brought in because the way Anthony brought me in, like, he vetted me for
Right.
months.
Boss Mel said
It
he
was
was a slut dog.
But it was supposed to be a white picket fence.
Hold on, was?
Daddy never told you you were going to be
Yeah.
fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, head admin. First time in a club, blacked out drunk.
That was
Oh,
me.
he's taking
Oh,
his watch.
he's
Oh.
kicking us off.
He doesn't want another 1 a.m. podcast.
That was
Last
Mrs. Pineapples
season.
Ladies Talk, sponsored by Connection Travel.
Yes, because you definitely want to hit up the beautiful cat at KAT@ConnectionTravel.com because in case anybody is wondering,
I'm moving to
for
Hito.
early bird Emily's, we are booking for Jamaica next year to go and party with the Mills. Ain't no party like a MILF party. So hit up Kat at KAT@ConnectionTravel.com. We will be in Hito one of those times from January 22nd to January 29th, 2022.
We'll be there.
A lot of times. Yes, you should be going. Yes,
We
I was
are
totally
going.
putting.
We are.
If you
I was
have not-
just about to text him a note. I was just actually
Who's
about to
excited
text him
about that?
Well, no, I was just about to text him a note and say, hey, by the way, we need to send. Kat
You need
our
to send.
Yes, you do.
And if you need her email address, let me give it to you. So
My passport.
I'm going
Oh,
to give.
no, not just one Boss MILF. I just said that was one of the trips. You know, I'm sitting kind of close to him. I don't want to upset him too much.
So we will be back in April to Hito for a behind-the-scenes look with the general manager. If you have not checked out our new exclusive show, the lifestyle travel show, The Hito Way, with Dermont, the general manager of Hito, make sure you go check it out on the website at the Upsidedown Pineapple. We will be recording the second version next Tuesday, and we
bobbleheads.
are we need a Phil bobblehead for sure. Oh, for sure we need a Phil bobblehead. Facts. Somebody make that shit happen. I don't have a podcast budget to make it happen.
He has a 3D printer, and whoever makes
So-
it for him, I
We
will
have a 3D printer.
Don't
I
smash it.
need a
Do not
bobblehead.
make bobbleheads. You have enough of Phil.
44
I've seen
D's.
enough of
Aye.
Phil.
So let's
My
get.
financial advisor is very rude.
So
anybody's
make sure you check
wondering.
out Full Swap Shop and get all of your Upside Down Pineapple merchandise. The Mrs. Pineapple line, I got the email today, will be available by the end of the week as well. So make sure you go on there and get that. There was a little bit of a delay due to some personal things, which is completely acceptable in this case. So make sure you go check it out, fullswapshop.com, and get all of your Upside Down Pineapple merchandise for all of the trips to Hito with Connection Travel. All right, so before I get into the questions and we learn more about Fusion, I do have Mrs. Pineapple bobbleheads. Can we do Mrs. Pineapple bobble boobs or something along those lines?
That's what my financial advisor just said. Yes.
All right, so I gotta,
Pineapple milk,
I do
wait
have,
until you see.
Right.
I did
all right.
that test for him.
So I got a question. I'm
What?
going to need the IT manager to be paying close attention to this, and I need the head admin to be paying close attention to this as well, because I can't do it during the podcast. So I'm thinking I should take a poll on Facebook between
God.
now and 8 o'clock tonight.
Ears up. That's what I just heard.
Not 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock in the
Hold
morning.
on, hold
8
on.
o'clock in the morning.
You know, hold on.
My fucking
Hold on.
times are all fucked
Hold
up.
on.
We're
Alright.
already out of the realm of
Right,
possibility.
I was about
Yes.
to say that.
I didn't even start the podcast at 8 o'clock because our guests were a little late.
No,
Not
we're
all.
not.
Wiggle,
First
wiggle,
of all,
wiggle.
we're not late.
I was not late.
I was
No,
not late.
I was not late.
I was not late.
Look,
I hate being late.
Hold on, though.
All right, so back
You
to
know
this
that-
poll.
that
I listened.
poll, and when you start that
know.
nonsense.
Well, I
never
was
good.
listening to the end of your ladies talk segment. I think it flows into
Oh,
the
God.
conversation. So first of all, what happens in the men's group stays in the men's groups. So I did hear that part as well. Okay,
No, it was what happens in the men's room.
stays in
men's
the
room stays in the men's room. Okay, so
You pee and go.
I heard part of
Or
that.
you
No,
pee and
you
wash
can-
and go.
Well, some of them
Yeah.
probably go.
Let's hope so.
All right, so back to this poll. So we're
Okay.
having a lot of work done in this house within the next couple of days.
Oh, God.
What are you looking at me for?
Because I know where this is going.
All right, so how do you know where it's going?
'Cause
Are
I
you a mind
know
reader?
You.
you're gonna want something.
All right, I'm not.
He's
I don't
gonna
want
ask-
anything.
He's going to ask for a poll of who wants him to put up a poll while he's putting in the new flooring in our bedroom.
Right.
That has nothing to do with it.
Oh, really?
I'm
Oh, a stripper pole. A stripper pole?
no. The stripper pole's coming, but now we gotta.
Glory hole room.
No, it has nothing to do with any of that.
Okay, well,
Stop
go ahead.
jumping to
Go ahead.
conclusions.
Go ahead,
And
Mr.
let me
Pine-
finish
Go ahead, Mr.
my
Pineapple.
thoughts and my sayings. They're my opinions.
Is this segment, that makes it mine. 12, 12, 20.
All right, so we're having a lot of work done over the next couple of days, correct?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So you guys were talking about lingerie and stuff, right?
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Where are we going? Right?
So here's the poll.
We were, but we will.
I think there should be a poll of a few choices as to what you're wearing tomorrow morning when all of the workers show. That's what I was looking for.
First of all, you're rude.
I'm saying at least this.
So if we could get that poll up there with some
It's
choices,
soft.
to see, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see what they pick.
They better pick this T-shirt that I'm wearing.
So,
I think head admin's
already on that? Perfect. I figured he would be. All right.
If he could confirm
There
that
is
the
so
picture-
much.
Picture suggestion.
Going-
I don't think I should.
Seriously. Don't make. Where is my other Dem girl? Because her other half is out of control.
The workers did have the workers did have to move the glory hole door.
I was like,
What'd they say?
We weren't here.
he said,
Yeah, just
"Can
move
I
'em."
move the stuff out of the back hallway. Here's me. Oh God.
I would just
Think
sip
they
on
knew
my
what it was?
coffee, do what you got to
Oh,
do.
you know what it is.
Ma'am, if you watch porn, you know what the hell it is.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
It's it. Yeah. Oh, you know what it is.
And if you're a man, you watch porn.
Oh, 100%.
So that Facebook poll will be up shortly. We'll stop voting at 8:00 tomorrow morning, so that Kim has time to change into what you guys decided. So there you go.
Okay. Thank you.
The people exactly. The people vote. All right. So let's get back to Fusion. Once again, welcome
Yeah. Welcome.
to the Upside Down. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to the Upside Down Pineapple Studio, and relatively on time this time, which is very nice. I appreciate that.
We're not doing that.
So we have Nick, Brittany, and Donna who will all chime in, because I got questions for all of them.
A kill and nothing else.
So, Fusion, give us a little overview as to what it is. Give me a little overview.
I'm sorry, I was distracted.
I know my hair is amazing and it's distracting, but dead air is bad air. So, can you focus on the questions here,
All right,
please?
Give you an overview.
Give us an overview of Fusion before we kind of dive a little bit deeper.
All right. So Fusion, the vision of Fusion is more of an upscale interracial group. We accept everybody. We want everybody to come out. We want everybody to have fun. And we want to be able to host events. COVID kind of put a damper on a lot of things for us and the plans that we had for 2021. But we are hoping that now that things are coming around, vaccines are going out, hopefully things will start to open up more and people will feel more safe to come out. But our main priority is we want everybody to have fun, feel safe, feel secure. But one of our biggest things about Fusion, which is different from a lot of groups, is we have a higher, we try to have high standards as far as our dress code goes. So if you're going to come out to one of our events, I don't want to see you in jeans and a grimy t-shirt like you just got out of the garage. I want to see, I don't want to see
Well,
sweatpants.
I mean,
Unless the theme allows it, or sometimes I do enjoy the wintertime gray
I mean, I'm
sweatpants.
just saying.
I like to,
That's when you
Again,
leave.
right.
Put them on
We
and
can
then
have.
leave.
I mean, we can do a gray sweatpant night.
I
we
mean,
can do that in the winter months.
put the poll up.
Listen, we can do a poll.
Where's the poll?
But
Sorry.
for a majority of our events, like everything's going to have a theme. Every event has a theme. But if you're not going to dress in theme, we ask that you come out and dress to impress.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't.
Nick.
Right. Like I don't want to see you. If you want to wear a nice
I'm
pair
gonna
of
need you to
jeans,
smell like.
like right.
Smell good.
I
Dress.
could just go back and
Right.
forth between
Take a
these
shower.
two. Like,
Take a
damn.
shower. Put some deodorant on.
These are things we shouldn't have to say, though.
We shouldn't have to.
We shouldn't
but,
have
We
to say
shouldn't
this.
have
but
to.
here's
we
the
do.
thing: the culture has changed.
Yes.
The culture and the lifestyle has changed, and it's become so casual and comfortable
Yeah.
for
Definitely.
some. And we want to raise the bar. We want our events to be an event that you can come to. You're going to have people who are really not about themselves, but they're secure. Not even secure. Like you put on a nice pair of jeans and a nice polo shirt, you're going to walk in the building feeling more comfortable and confident.
Well, the problem is the women spend so much time looking good.
And that's another thing. Yes.
And then men come in, they just roll up in there, and they're like, yeah, every woman wants to F
No.
me, so it doesn't matter what I look like. And
No.
that's
Yeah.
not
And
the
I'll
truth.
tell you right now, if you roll up in there and you are looking grimy, I don't want to touch you. I don't want anything to do with you. If you
Right.
look like you just came out of a garage,
Yes.
no.
But
Or
they
the
don't. But they
gym.
don't want the women walking
No.
next to them,
Right.
looking like they've been out to
Because
Walmart
the
all day.
expectation is women are in heels. And when I first came in, it was, oh, you got to wear heels all night. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to wear them for the first, you might get an hour. And then I might put some flip-flops on, and that's fine. Guys, you want to come in? I want you to come in dressed to impress. And you want to change later like the ladies do? Fine.
Right.
But don't come in there looking like some scrub off the street. because you will be turned away from our events. Point blank, period.
So
We will
you-
ask you to leave, change. If you want to come back, fine. If you don't want to come back, if you're upset, sorry about your luck. I'm
Right.
sorry you missed out. But we've got a lot of great people in our group
Right.
with the expectation of they're coming to an upscale, high-class event.
Yeah, we did. They had a guy on New Year's Eve in t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah.
You just paid money
Right.
to come to a club where the club owners just went 100% out everywhere. The
Yeah,
club looked
yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
The food was amazing. Would you walk into a restaurant? Would you be allowed to walk into a restaurant looking like that?
And we've had this
No.
talk too. Like when we've talked, you know,
Why
over the
would
summer.
you? I mean, really, why would you want to look like that?
Right, right, right.
Here's
We
my,
had this talk
Agreed.
over the summer. Like
Right.
when we were talking in the summer months about
Are you muting us?
here's my question.
You let us talk about
I know, and he knew
dressing.
I know.
And then you
I
took over.
I was trying to ask a question in the middle like 5 minutes ago,
but
but
you were interrupting our conversation.
so my question, two questions. One, I can't. So you're saying I can't just come right from work after cutting grass for 15 hours?
Are you
during the
going to
day?
wear work boots? Hold on.
Oh.
This is a very
No, no, no.
biased
Did
question.
you take a shower? And you can keep the work boots on. I mean,
Okay,
that's
you can
Keep
just
the
the
work
work
boots
boots.
on.
Second
Just
question:
the work boots. Oh, no?
if I'm thinking correctly, and these idiots that just show up in whatever, their mindset probably is the same as other people that are going and they're trying to get laid and they're coming in disgusting. Correct?
Facts.
Now you can continue. I just wanted to say my 2 cents. That's
No.
all I wanted
Well,
to do.
We appreciate your 2
Yeah,
cents.
no, and,
And that is
he's
a true
right.
story.
It's
Yeah.
a true story.
Because-
Some people will just come in.
Exactly.
Smelling funky.
We actually did something to a guy, a really good-looking guy came in on a mocha night.
Mhm.
He was dressed like Nick does, really nice. Got in about an hour later. He looked like he just came from the gym. He took all those nice clothes off. I made sure he didn't get laid that whole night. I made
remember
every
you telling me
remember
that.
that.
Yes.
I made every
I remember
woman
that.
walk up to him and go, you know what? I was gonna have sex with you,
Right.
but
Right.
I don't think so
And-
now.
Yeah, I mean, take some effort.
And that's a good point. Like even when the ladies dress down,
They
they're
still,
not going in their pajamas. We don't put our pajamas
We don't put our
on.
pajamas down.
You know what I mean? Like we're not.
100%.
We're when
I
we
don't
dress
come in
down
with-
in the club, it's
right.
more of like a nightie or a teddy or some type of robe.
right. Something
We're
sexy.
not right. We're
Tony
not.
said you're mean,
getting,
and you will shut people down.
listen.
Don't listen to him.
Unless it's a pajama party.
Unless it's a pajama
right,
party.
Again,
Right.
if
Again,
it's
a
the
theme.
But you
But even
still
for the
don't see
pajama
women.
Party,
Exactly.
even for a pajama party, I'm not going to show up in sweatpants and a t-shirt.
Yes.
I'm not gonna wear my Grinch pants
I'm
that I
not
wear
gonna
in front of
wear-
Tony.
Right, I was going to say, I'm not going to wear what I wear in front of my kids walking
Right.
around the house.
Right.
slumming
Right.
it. No, I'm
Yeah.
going to dress
Got
up
your rollers
because
in and-
we dress to impress. Like, I'm going to wear something
Right.
sexy.
Right.
And I expect the men that I want to interact with,
To
I
make the
expect
same
them to
effort.
look good, too.
Yep.
I
My
expect them
mouth
to look
breathes.
good. I expect them to smell good. All of it. And you're paying money. And this is what I was getting into
Mild
before he
sparkles.
muted me. But you're paying money to come into a club. And some people are like, oh, the prices are this and that. Listen, there's so many things on the back end
Right.
that nobody talks about. And at
That
the end
is
of
a
the day,
whole nother podcast,
at the
girl.
end of the day, you're going to come in. You're going to spend less than what you're spending
Anywhere
at
else.
dinner
Right.
on a date.
Absolutely.
And you're going to get laid in the process if you play your cards right,
Right.
and if you do it right.
Right.
And that goes into the expectation piece, which I know eventually we're going to get to. But,
I would rather pay a little extra to keep the riffraff out.
absolutely.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's the thing, like with Fusion, when we did our events, Donna
Have a call
slashed
in.
the prices for Fusion to come in. So single
So we
males are
could
now
get-
Single males are now the same price as couples. Ladies, they went up. They're at $15 entry fee.
Yeah.
Like we tried to adjust our prices to make it more appealing,
Right.
but at the same time, Nick and I are standing at that door
Right.
every event.
Yeah.
Up until 11 o'clock.
And we have seen you send your own people. I'm gonna need you to go get a jacket, get a long sleeve shirt, get
Yeah.
get your life
Don't
together.
worry, we'll be selling Fusion polos. So
Yep,
if they come
yes.
in, guess
They
what?
can-
They're gonna have to purchase a polo.
We take
Stay
Venmo,
in the
Cash
Right,
App,
right.
all major credit
Right.
cards, and next time you'll dress right before you come here.
And we've even one time we had a lady. She was brand new to the lifestyle. I don't
Yeah.
know if you remember. It was like one of our very first events. Brand new, never been. Guy that brought her he was a mocha guy,
Right.
and he was used to the jeans t-shirt. We had to say something to them, like, listen, this is not what we're going for.
Right.
And when they came into the event, she later said to me, I feel so underdressed and I just want to apologize. I'm like, listen, it's cool. We let you in. Just next time, now you know what to look for. And she was like, no, I would have rather have dressed up
Right.
than
Right.
come in jeans and a t-shirt and
Right.
a pair of sneakers.
They
Right.
said show some self-respect so others can show you some in
you
return.
end up not feeling comfortable if you come in like that when you look at everybody
Right.
else.
Yeah, because then you look
Right.
around and you're like,
Right.
damn, I am so underdressed.
Right.
Well, that's what you get.
Right. And and to this day, she still hits me up. Like, we talk, and she is, but one of the things she said to me is, thank you for giving
Right.
us the opportunity to
Right.
go out and dress up, because it feels good to.
It does feel good to
Absolutely.
dress up.
And especially now. Because, I mean, let's be honest with it. With COVID, where else you going?
May 15th, mark it off.
Oh, that is a whole nother level.
That
of
was a
dress up.
shameless plug right
That
there.
was a nice plug. I did enjoy that though. Yeah.
Okay,
I can't wait till we can
Is that
tell.
a dress to impress event,
Ooh,
or is
that-
that a
can't.
dress to shock?
All I can say
That
is
is
May
a
15th on your
dress to
all.
shock
All we
event.
can say is mark your calendars for May 15th. That's all I can say.
Oh, I would.
And then you have to tune in.
Are you getting like new cologne for the 15th?
Then you have to tune in and be part of the St. Patrick's Day virtual party to find out all of the details.
You said
Um,
May, it's March.
No,
May
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 15th.
15th. Cross.
It's a
Book it.
secret.
Oh, it's a
Put it on your
secret.
calendar.
All I can say is May
You'll find out if
15th.
you're there on March 17th.
At the virtual party, you'll find out the
Oh,
information.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. So
You don't
I'm going to
wanna say-
direct this conversation to Nick because you haven't let him talk yet. Obviously, COVID has put a damper on
Surprised they didn't put her on yet.
events and things like that. One, because you guys' events are on Friday nights, correct? Are you Nick?
Hey, hey.
So obviously that put a little damper on it. Give us, for those that don't know anything about Fusion and are just finding out for the first time, some of the events you were holding and some of the events you guys are thinking of going forward.
So the one I was excited about that didn't happen was the hip hop event, where, like old school 80s and 90s. You know, we purchased so much props and different things for that, and we plan to do that one in May, right? First event in May. Yeah. So everybody, come out with the, old school theme. Back in the day, Kangos and big glasses and chains, whatever, 80s, 90s theme. So we have different themes, every month we try to do different themes every third Friday of the month. May 21st will be our next event.
So mark May 15th and May 21st
Yeah,
on your
mark
calendars.
May 21st.
Is that when you're opening back up with Fusion?
We are.
Correct.
All right.
Correct. And that'll be the hip hop one. Yeah, we're gonna do that one again. So everybody come out with your best old school gear. You know what I'm saying? And
I put it on the calendar.
Oh, you put it on the calendar?
I put it on the calendar.
There was a spot on the calendar?
Yeah, it's Friday
That's
night.
'cause it's
It's a Friday night.
I was excited. Me.
we're gonna have
Thanks, JJ. Put that one on the calendar.
80s, 90s music. Hip hop.
Yeah, we were actually looking forward to that one
We were
because
looking
I'm
forward to that one.
I'm a
We
big.
do like,
So
yeah.
Yeah, we had high expectations for that. We feel like a lot of people's gonna come out for that one. So hopefully, it'll be more people.
There is
in
not
May.
many
So,
spots.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna need to reserve quickly for that.
Yeah.
All right. So how can people find out more about Fusion? I'll let you answer too if you're going. You're like over there twitching. You're over there twitching because you can't talk.
It's still Nick's turn.
She's
You're over
dying-
there twitching
she's
like,
dying to talk. Go ahead.
like.
No, I'm.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Cat's
so
making fun of you.
Not making fun of me.
Oh, she's 100% making fun of you.
So you can find Fusion on several platforms. We are on Facebook. That's our main group. We are also on MeWe. We are on Cassidy. We are working on SLS. We've got to get that up and going as a group. But you can find Nick and I on SLS. And then there is another app that we are on called Swing, which is a newer app. And we actually really like that app a lot. I just wish that more people would it's a free app. Excuse me, it's a free lifestyle app. And it's just a lot of fun to be on. We just don't have a lot of people in our area on it. But we are on several different platforms. So
You guys have a Facebook group too that
yes,
people can invite you into. You know,
Absolutely.
maybe they message you if they're not in it.
If you're not in it,
It's a
you can,
private group,
you can
correct?
get in contact
it
with
is a private group.
Kim or myself.
Privacy is our main priority. So we vet anybody that comes into any of our group settings. There's a vetting process. We want to know who's bringing you in. If you're new to the lifestyle, that's fine. That's okay. Just be honest and let us know that,
Right.
so we can help you grow and move forward and enjoy your time with Fusion in the lifestyle.
Right.
And if there's any questions, like, we want you to ask those questions. We want you to be vocal, and you can hit Nick, you can hit myself up. You can find us through the Upsidedown Pineapple.
You can get Kim to add you because they do vet everybody, and I'm not sure if I send you over, they're going to let you in. So make sure Kim sends you over.
Depending on which admin and sees Phil's name show up.
Yeah, we've had posts too, so you can't just post anything in the group.
Yeah, we added-
we screen everything.
We have recently started doing that
It's good.
because
You need to. Yeah.
not only do you need to, the Facebook police are
Right,
real,
yeah,
and
yeah.
people
Yeah.
just don't know how to
Yeah.
act sometimes.
They at you.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm surprised you didn't
it
get
is
it with that
definitely-
outfit.
More now than anything.
Well, but you know what? We're actually learning that when we start going back on Facebook, say no, relook at
Yes,
this again.
you should do that.
Yeah.
We've had a couple people where I'll reach out and send a screenshot and say, hey, this happened. Do me a favor and dispute that.
Right.
And but
Some of them
I
are
wanna-
so bogus.
Our issues have all been legit.
yeah.
Our issues have all been legit.
No, so we
Um,
screen everybody. Like, I want
Yeah.
to go back and really focus on the privacy piece.
Yes.
Privacy, we are big on. We're not going to kiss and tell. We don't put. We're not for broadcasting who you play with or what you do, whatever. We're not for all
That
of
should be
that.
a segment for you.
You are
You
not
know-
kidding.
That should be a big
Can we broadcast all the people that I play with?
No.
We got an extra
Phil,
second
I
going
said
through.
don't
Wait, what?
tell.
Yeah.
We don't
I
do that.
segments over.
Thank you.
So privacy is huge for us.
Yeah.
And we are, I think we take great pride in the fact that when members come to us and they feel uncomfortable, if there's a comment made, sometimes we have posts that go up and some people make comments that makes them feel uncomfortable. We
Right.
address every issue in that moment.
Right.
And it's all anonymous. It's not, we're not putting anybody out on the spot. Everything is taken care of anonymously within. And if we decide that somebody is just there they're not true lifestyle and they're just there for the wrong reasons, they go. We are not a large group. We're a smaller group, but it's
Right.
also because we don't deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
You're not letting everybody.
We're not.
Yeah.
It's not for any and everybody.
Yeah.
If you
absolutely.
can't answer the vetting questions because you don't feel like it, you're not getting in. I've got about 6 people sitting there since October, and I'm not going to let them in until they answer the questions.
Right.
And I've told the person that invited them, and I've even reached out to them, and I've asked them further vetting questions. If they can't answer that, they're not good enough for our group.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And
We have
that's okay.
standards, and we're
Absolutely.
going to hold to those standards to protect our members.
You're listening to the Upside Down Pineapple Podcast, where you get to taste the lifestyle. We're the Upside Down Pineapples, and your hosts, Phil and
And Kim.
the Upside Down Pineapples, all about the lifestyle, educating, encouraging, enhancing the entire lifestyle experience.
Not just a hookup.
All right, so last fusion question for now. You've touched on most of it already. Long-term goals to set yourself apart from all of the other groups. Obviously, there's 100 other lifestyle groups out there. Just a quick 30-second synopsis. quick
I'm gonna
30-second
Donna.
long-term. Why can't I say that tonight?
I mean, all I hear
I can
is
give him 30
long-term girl.
Long-term goals. Let's talk
I mean,
about
that's
them.
all I heard.
Long-term goals.
That's what I heard. So
I mean,
Donna,
I can answer, but
Go ahead. Basically, we were doing this. I created Fusion with TCB. Brian, shout out to Brian from TCB.
You beat me to it. I was getting there. I was going to throw you a little thing to do that in a minute.
I talked the concept over with him, and watching all the interracial groups that are out there, I wanted to have something different, something just a little bit different, something a little classier.
right.
Not that other interracial groups aren't classy, but I wanted this to be
Well, you
set.
wanted something different.
Right, I wanted to be set a bar higher than what we're used to now.
Yeah.
So the goal is to eventually take this even further, like a lot of the interracial groups are, maybe even having a fusion with Connection Travel, and Hito. So that's kind of one of our goals,
That is definitely
to work on
something.
having a Miss Fusion.
Yes.
So I mean,
I can have a
basically we wanted
conversation next year
classier-
for you.
Right. We
I have an
wanted
in.
a classier look to an interracial group.
And yeah, and no, what she said is perfect. And, you know, we're more of an event-based group,
Right.
So Donna wanted to have events. We want to do the hotel parties.
Right.
We want to go travel with our group. We've got so many people from all over the country in this group right now. A lot of our people are down south.
Mhm.
And to be able to have, like, group parties where we can all come together and still
Right.
feel like family
Mhm.
within the group and just have fun. Have fun and be safe but like Donna said, we're gonna raise the bar.
Right.
We have the standards that we're setting is not what you're really seeing lately. So
I've heard we have an event company.
I didn't know I was allowed to drop that shit. All right, so mark your calendars for May 21st to
You're
be at
not
the
allowed.
Fusion. I
Boss
know.
Milf did it.
Mark your calendars for May 21st to join us. I have a feeling we'll be there at Fusion, especially since it's an old school hip hop party.
Especially since we just added it to the calendar.
Yeah, since I just put it on the calendar. So make sure you do that. And to make reservations, how do they do that?
so to make reservations,
Oh.
you're gonna call the club.
Right.
Sorry.
Miss TPA, how do they make reservations?
410-378-8948.
For those watching YouTube, it's on your screen for you. Write it down. Or go visit the website at theprivateaffair.com and you can get the information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do need to be a
You
member.
do need to be a member.
So, you know, and then we will work with you as far as getting your membership obtained and everything that you need to do. But you do need to contact the Private Affair to confirm your reservation. If you do not have a reservation number, you will not get in.
Yes.
Ask your question.
Do they have to be a member of Fusion or just TPA?
TPA.
TPA.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
they have to be.
There
No, we welcome anybody. So what we do when we have new people come in who's not a part of Fusion, we walk around and talk to people and we add them to the group if they like what they see, if they're interested. But they have to be a member of TPA to get into the club.
Sounds good. All right.
So Donna, super quick.
Yes.
The regulations now for the club, is there 50%, 75%, 100? Where are they now in
We
letting
can-
people in?
Well, we can be at 75, but we're keeping ours at 50 just due to the fact
Because you're
that
awesome.
it's a lot of close contact.
Yeah.
So,
Really? People get close in your club?
I think so.
Really? There's no, I mean, I
But
heard
we are
that
taking
if
every
they
precaution.
social distance from the Batman room, that you can see it from the podcast view.
right?
I mean, that's what I heard.
So Fusion's coming back now that events are opening, or the times are allowed to go back to normal. So Friday nights open back up for you. So you're going to see more and more, hopefully, of the groups like Fusion being able to get back into throwing events and holding events at TPA. This is where I was going to throw you to give a shout out to Brian, because they're coming back soon too as well, I believe.
Yes, they are. Sorry.
So yes, so you can get all that information on the Private Affair website, or they can direct you to where you need to go. So just go check it out. Actually, this weekend is game night on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. So make sure you call and RSVP.
March 26th, TCB will be coming back with their first event.
There you go. And March 26th?
Well,
Oh, it's only February. All right, we can get more information from Brian on that, and we can push
Yeah.
that out to everybody as well.
absolutely.
So yeah, we'll be in contact, Brian. But we'll get all that information pushed out for you
Poll
because
is up on Facebook.
yes, the poll is up on Facebook. That runs till 8 o'clock tomorrow
For
morning.
all my
What's the
loving
results?
people out there.
Yes.
Oh, no, it's
What
running
they
till
want you-
tomorrow.
What they want you to wear?
Tony voted.
No doubt, Tony voted. Aye.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that
Pasties?
girl voted
Aye.
for just
I-
pasties.
I need
agree.
to
I
get
like that.
I need to get this conversation out of the way because it's been a topic real fast over the last week, actually week or two. All right, so let me set this scenario, and I'm going to open this up. Let me make sure everybody's unmuted. They are.
What are we talking about?
So I'm going to set this situation for you, and then you can all give your opinion. So you actually have to listen and be quiet for a minute so that I could talk,
It's not my
and
fault.
let me set the situation so you understand the situation. So you're talking. So one couple is talking to another couple, getting to know them, finding out interest levels, setting comfort levels, and things like that. They've never met, or they've met for dinner, or they've met a few times, but they've never met actually at an event where a play situation can happen. Okay? So they've been talking for a while. They have all given consent to play. They've all expressed interest in playing. Now you show up at an event with them at the same event, both couples, but couple A is now interested in some other couple. So how do you handle that situation when the expectations may have been there in some capacity, not necessarily said, but maybe implied, that you guys were going to play when you met up? Well, now couple A has interest in possibly getting to know somebody else at that event. So I'm going to open that up to everybody that was actually paying attention to me talking, to give your opinions.
I know I'm long-winded, so I'm gonna leave it because I have plenty to say. But
Well, basically, if that happened to me, I pretty much would be okay with it. I mean, it's an open event.
Yeah.
You might find somebody else you're more interested in than them. I mean, it
Yeah.
happens all the time.
I mean,
Yeah.
that whole expectations thing, I mean, you're setting
Right.
yourself up for it.
Exactly.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. You
I
just
wouldn't-
can't walk into something
Yeah, I
with
wouldn't go
expectations
thinking
like
that
that.
the expectation would be to have sex.
No.
Right.
And you've never met them. What if you're having
I'm not saying
these-
you haven't met them. Maybe you've had dinner with them,
Okay.
but you've never
but
been in
that atmosphere.
an option with a play situation. But
Yeah.
yes, I
Just walking into something with expectations, regardless, is setting
something you should-
everybody
right,
up
is something
for,
you shouldn't
for
do,
failure.
even if you say you're going to meet there. I mean,
Yeah, and
And you-
that's
Right.
Well, regardless, you're forcing the situation.
right.
You can have a great vibe with somebody tonight. We can
Right.
be chatting, we can
Right.
be hitting it off.
Right.
The situation isn't right for us to necessarily play. So you say, okay, I'm going to go to the club with you on Saturday,
Right.
and let's play. Okay,
Right.
but you get there on Saturday, you've had a shitty rest of the week. They've had
Right.
a different rest of the week. When you get there, the vibe ain't right. So do you still hold each other to that? Oh, you promised me play.
Right.
No, you don't force a situation. If you
Abs-
don't feel it, you don't feel it. And if
if
somebody
you're
doesn't
if
feel
you're a
it,
nice person, you would.
well,
Right.
well,
if you're, a
well,
res- if you're
right,
a respectful
because-
If
person,
you're
It-
right.
But
That's
but
about
not
it.
Not
only
everybody's
that.
like that, so I can see somebody eventually having
And
an
here's
issue.
the thing: if they're
Well-
too pushy, then
We don't want to play with you
I don't wanna
anyway.
play with them anyway.
I don't want to play with you
if
anyway.
that's, if that's the
100%.
vibe that you're getting, is
Right.
that they've now crossed that comfort zone with you. They're not allowing you to be comfortable in the situation.
Right.
They're crossing boundaries. There's a lack of respect. There's a whole list of things there.
Right.
Are those really the people that you want to associate and include in your play lifestyle anyway?
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
now it's like a
Well, when you-
control thing. Like, no, you're not. I'm here
I mean,
to live
you-
my freely,
Right.
right?
But it's
Right.
happened to me when we've had a situation like that, and then when you get there, you're like, I'm
just
not
not
really
into
feeling
it.
it.
And it's not
And
only
it's not
that.
against them that you're not feeling it.
But
you're
what
just,
if you and your partner are not in the right place?
Right,
What if
right.
you've not had a good day or a bad week, or you've just
Phil
not
was
been?
shoveling too much snow and got too cold?
Right.
It was cold.
Oh,
But I mean, seriously, what if you go and you and your partner, you just need that break? You need to be in that atmosphere for yourselves. You need to go around the people. You need to be around your people. But you're not in that place that you want to play.
Well, and really,
They
you
need
should
to
never
understand
go.
that.
You should never go with expectations,
No.
anyways. You
No,
should never
absolutely
go
not.
with
You
something
could-
like
you
that.
could show
Absolutely not.
There's a
interest.
whole
Expectations.
host of reasons that you could that have. We all talk about the mentally you're not in the right space,
Right.
or you've had it. What if you just went to dinner and you had some bad food?
Right.
Hey, right,
Yeah.
it could be
Feel
anything.
good.
Your
Yeah,
stomach,
exactly.
your stomach was bothering
And
you.
What if, with the ladies out there, what if it's that time of month? I mean, and
I mean, what if-
after they've
yeah.
gotten-
You should never, and this is how I feel about it. You know, I'm never gonna have to explain myself. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not
don't have
feeling
to.
it. If we don't, right, and I don't want you to put me in a position where I feel like I have to, because I will
Well, really,
skits away
it's-
anyway.
It's
Yeah.
on
See
them.
that?
It's on them for trying to put you
Right.
in that. I mean, it's
100%.
all on them at that
Like,
point.
Yeah.
you know,
The second that somebody says, "Well, you told me," or
Right.
we're going
Right.
to.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's a
not
definite
true.
no then.
Yeah.
And sometimes for me, and this is when, like, even when I'm talking to people, I try to make it very clear. Just because I'm interested in you doesn't mean the next time I see you, I'm going to be playing with you.
Girl.
Next time I see you, I might just want to hang out just for the environment, because there's many times
Right.
I go to the club and I never play. I really just like to
Girl, you
walk
are
around.
preaching
Me
and
too.
see
Fire.
and people watch.
Babe.
There's many times that I go and I don't, or even house parties. I go to the house party for the house party.
A lot of times I think
Right.
it's the flirting that's the sexy part, don't you
Right.
think?
Oh,
Sometimes
me?
it's just the
Yes.
flirting.
It's the energy.
Yeah.
It
So
is.
you want to
It
impress
is.
me? Show me your energy.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean that you intend on sleeping with them or not, but
Right.
it's the
Like,
flirting.
I see you're,
It's
I'm
sometimes
attracted
it's
to you,
that
and
it's that what happens.
Yeah.
What if?
Absolutely.
That's kind of sexy.
Yeah.
I've literally had like 10 couples this past 2 weeks come to me about this topic of
but
I'm.
it's not just couples though.
No, it's not. It's
happens
singles as
not
well.
ju- it's
It's
not
happens
just
with singles as
couples.
well.
I actually feel more sorry for a single
for a
person.
single, right? When they're expecting
Right.
Yes.
some type of
People
play when
do
they don't
go-
get it in their normal life,
Absolutely.
and then it doesn't
Pineapple
happen for the
Milk.
single person.
Yeah.
They're like, well, damn. I
And
didn't
people
get
do
it.
go. Somebody just asked, and they said this is a serious question. It was Erica. Somebody just asked, do they really
We don't use
go-
names in this lifestyle. Why are you calling her out?
Because I can. They do go just to flirt. Because that's
It-
where
right.
they get to flirt.
Well,
That's
and
where
honestly,
they get, you
that
know?
may be what some people consider
Play.
fair play.
Right.
Right.
They
Exactly.
may not actually have sex with other people.
100%.
Sometimes people just go to interact with
Well,
other people, flirt, get that build up,
We
arousal
we
builds,
have
and they go home
couples.
and
We have
ravish
couples that
each
come
other.
to. We have couples that come to the club all the time. They have never ever, and I know this for a fact. They have never played
Right.
at all, not even with each other. But it's the atmosphere. It's the feeling that his wife can like dress sexy, and all these people aren't attacking her at a regular bar.
And that's part of our dynamic.
I
Right.
don't even.
That's one of the
you know?
things that we.
I mean,
we
you couldn't
discuss
do a
all the
regular
time,
bar like that.
is
Walk
that
in like what we
you
dress
walk
like.
in,
Oh, no.
You're dressed up, you're looking good. You,
Yes,
there's
Toby,
a comfort
absolutely.
level that it's okay for this person and this person to come over and talk to her, and
Yeah.
I don't have to be there babysitting.
Right.
Because
Right.
if we were at a regular bar, it might get out of hand. It's like, no.
And honestly, with me, it's almost like a feel good. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like people are like, "Oh, you look so pretty,"
Yeah.
or they're flirting with you. I don't know. Sometimes that's just
And-
like a.
Yeah.
It makes you feel really good.
I'll even use my sister as an example. She's been to the club a couple
Right.
times with me. They don't play with anybody else, but
Right.
they love to be watched and they love to watch.
Right.
And
And that's their kink,
And that's a huge
it.
thing. That's
we
a
have
huge
met, exactly, especially
That's a
during the
huge
pool
thing.
parties.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially during the pool parties. And we Florida, we met our first couple like that. We went to Secrets in Florida 3 summers ago now. And this couple, when I tell you, I don't think there was a chair, bar stool, bar place that they did not have sex. They did not play with anybody else. That was their thing. They just wanted
Just
to
the
go
atmosphere.
and have sex in front. And it was fucking awesome. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God. And I'm not a watcher. He's a watcher. I'm not a watcher. But that,
Did you have you some popcorn?
I did. I was like, damn, they are still going. They're like bunnies.
Yeah.
But that was it. They
everybody
had
has
so
to-
much fun. They were just there and they were loving each other and they were loving each other's energy.
Right.
That's all they did. They
It's
weren't
all
there to
about
play
their
with anybody
kink.
else.
Like,
Exactly.
back to the judgment piece. Back to the judgment piece.
Well,
like that we
being
talked about
watched and
earlier.
watching
Yeah.
is two different things.
I,
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
I like being watched.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. No, she.
I
you
like
know,
to perform.
So here's my question. Follow up
Hold on,
question.
hold on.
It's a follow up question to something. To follow up to this whole flirting thing, everybody was like, "Yeah, people flirting with you and
Yeah.
you flirting with them." Why does nobody flirt with me when I go to the club? Or am I just that obnoxious
So
and
many-
oblivious? Am I just that oblivious?
Stop.
No, seriously, am I just that
Stop.
oblivious?
Stop,
Hold on,
stop,
I
stop.
flirted with them.
Here we go.
Here we go. Because
Hold on. I'm pretty sure.
Drunk texts don't
hold
count.
on, hold
A
on,
lap
hold on.
dance happened, and I'm pretty sure. Actually,
It was my birthday. You're
Two lap
supposed to
dances
give me one.
he gave me one. Hold on.
That's because I'm a nice guy.
He gave me one, and I gave him one. Do you remember?
You had to give it to me because it was my birthday.
No, I
She
didn't
didn't
have
have
to do
to.
anything.
She
First
didn't
of all,
have to.
I don't have to
She
do
didn't
anything,
have
and I
to
don't
give
ever
you a
do
lap
anything
dance.
because somebody tells me I have
Oh,
to.
please,
Because,
listen, right
You
here,
wanna-
right here,
As
right
soon
here.
as somebody tells me I have to do something,
I
I'm
ain't
not going
doing
to
it.
do it.
Ain't
You
doing
wanna-
Got a
it.
lap
Nope,
dance.
ain't doing it.
You want to come back on this podcast? Tell me how nice I am.
We all know you're not nice. You're nice. No, you know what? I'm lying.
He's
I'm
gonna
lying.
mute you. You're getting muted.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Say
muting you.
something else. I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say something
I'm
else.
waiting. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You are a nice guy.
I let you go.
You are a nice guy.
That's all he lets you say.
No, I didn't. I didn't mute it. I
No,
didn't mute it.
again?
No, you're not muted. It's muted. No, you're not.
However,
Let her talk.
you
Go
have
ahead.
your moments.
Okay, so yeah, I've actually had like 10 couples come up to me this week or in the last 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah.
and say we've been talking to this couple. We met at a party, at a club, at an event, and now they won't talk to us because we were talking to somebody else that night and ended up playing with somebody else
Well, we had
Without-
that happen to us.
Because they had
Oh, yeah, well.
expectations.
Do you remember?
I do.
That's on them then.
They won't
shouldn't
talk to you
even
no
be
more?
upset about
Right.
that.
They don't talk to us
That's
anymore.
on the other couple.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally, we had met them and, you know,
Yep.
just briefly met them one time at your club. And they didn't know anything about us, like nothing about us. We were new to your club. I was still, you think I'm skittish now, holy Jesus. And they were like, you know, hey, blah, 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 blah. So we were talking a little bit back and forth, just becoming friends.
Right.
You know, and come to an event.
I
another
left
night
you.
there.
I left you. I went to go talk somewhere else. You went to
Yeah.
go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
And,
Yes,
you
expect-
know,
expect
and they
them
were,
to play.
oh my God, yeah.
They were
and-
so pissed off we didn't spend the whole night with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They
They-
messaged us the
That's their
next day, two,
Just
three
going off
paragraphs. It was almost
Wow.
a page
Mhm.
of how rude we were and how they were so disappointed and didn't. I was like, first of all, you obviously don't know me at all because I don't know where you just went with all of that. We were just being nice, you know.
Right,
we
right.
didn't, and play was never discussed. It was never on the table. We were just making friends.
Right.
And for you to send me this thing talking about you're disappointed, oh, well, you're really getting ready to be disappointed by my response because you've lost
Now
your
you
mind.
really off table.
Yeah. So
I don't think I would have even responded.
Well,
know,
it was
I was
me.
so
It was me.
pissed,
I was.
yeah.
I went off.
I would
Yeah.
have
I went off. I was like, what
he
the
was
fuck?
So pissed off. He was so pissed off. I was like, that's
I
ridiculous.
would have been like, okay.
All right, so I think it comes down to the pre-meet conversations of making sure the expectations are, look, we're just going to meet and say hi, and that
Yeah.
the play expectations are not on the table to begin with.
Right.
So I think that's huge. And then if they're going to be an asshole after the fact because you didn't spend the whole night with them or you didn't play with them, you talk to somebody else. You don't need them in your life is basically what it is. They're not going to be a good play fit
I
anyway.
don't, I don't think you need that much explanation though, because
No.
like I said, you shouldn't have expectations going to a club anyway, regardless.
And you don't
Regardless.
tell anybody
Right.
anything.
Right.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
The only
Yeah.
person you're accountable for is you and your partner.
I was shocked. I've been shocked over the last couple weeks how much has come up,
You'd
so
be
I had to bring it
surprised-
up.
You'd be surprised though,
So,
different people. So.
but yeah, so I wanted to set that scenario and
Well, it does
get those
seem
out
like
there.
With COVID going on and everybody being pent up, it does seem like there's a lot more disparity out there. People wanting to play
Yeah.
and enjoy those moments and just not knowing how to go about it. So they're just like, oh my God, that's the goal. I got to have that. So
Right.
they bull rush through it. And
But it's even worse now.
yeah.
Because, you know, we've had this conversation, 1,000 times on the podcast. Everybody's new.
Everybody's new now.
coming back out. You need to get to know, again, what is really going on. You need to, you know, if that's your expectation, state them up front.
Yeah.
Look, I'm looking to play.
Right.
Plenty of people come to
Yeah,
the club
yeah,
just
be-
to play.
Yeah, be up front. Yeah.
We have
It shouldn't
friends
be
that
any
that
different than when you're drinking and you're like,
absolutely.
I'm going to this event and I'm going to get fucked up. You know, why can't it be just that? We're in a lifestyle that includes sex, heavy on
I
the
mean,
sex
you have
side.
people. You have people that
Why can't we
just
be honest
want to do the
about it
same
and not
thing,
be-
but you know what I'm saying. But
yeah,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
can't get mad. You can't get mad if that person is not on the same page as you. You know?
Plus,
So-
relationships during COVID have changed.
Changed.
So,
a lot.
and if you haven't seen them during, then you don't know what's going on.
So yeah, so the make sure that you're knowing yourself and your relationship now, especially coming back after COVID, like we've said so many times, that everybody's new again. I mean, people that have been going to just fusion events haven't been to a fusion event in months now.
Yeah.
So just because of COVID, and COVID putting all the regulations on there, I mean, events have been canceled and they're just starting to open back up all over the place. So everybody's new again, like we've been saying for a while now. So make sure you understand your dynamic before COVID started and your dynamic now may be different. And I think we have our topic for next week. So we'll get to that. But yeah, so that's everything. So let's give them one more chance to give all the contact information out for Fusion.
And a slight calendar change.
Yeah.
We will slight calendar change, I'm told.
Slight calendar change.
We
yes.
adopt on the fly. We adopt
do.
on the fly.
And it's okay.
It's real simple. No big deal.
Yeah, it's not a problem. So we are going to be moving the first fusion event to May 7th.
May 7th.
instead.
So mark your calendars
mark
for
your
May
calendars for
7th.
May
May
7th.
7th. Yes, sorry
Absolutely.
About that, guys.
That was not my fault.
It's all
Sorry.
good. No expectations for the 21st.
No
Damn it, pay attention to the podcast.
That was not my
Yeah.
fault. May 7th,
May 7th.
is the Fusion event,
Yes,
and
May
we will
7th
be
is
there
gonna be the
because of the
Fusion
theme.
event.
It's one of my
We will
favorites.
still be there because it's a
Um,
Friday night.
yeah, it's a
all
Friday
good, and
night.
I didn't beat up your calendar
Nope,
yet.
I had Friday nights free, which
Good
is
job,
nice.
Dave.
All right, so
May 7th?
May 7th.
yeah, May 7th. So okay, where can they find Fusion and everything like that? One more time.
One more time.
Mainly on Facebook. So if you can't find us on Facebook, we are a private group. If you're in the Upsidedown Pineapple Facebook group, reach out to Kim, Phil. You can also find us. We are members of their group. Reach out to us, and we can surely add you to the group.
We'll get that taken care of, and make sure you call TPA at 410-378-8948 for May 7th to get your reservations in, or theprivateaffair.com, or if you're watching YouTube, just look at the screen. Real simple. But
Absolutely.
we will be there this weekend. You have game night at TPA. So we'll just go right into Find the Pineapple, sponsored by Cassidy. Go to the website, The Upside Down Pineapple. Click on the sponsors page. Go down to the Cassidy link. Get a free 90-day membership.
Everybody loves free.
So again, once again, TPA game night this Saturday at 8 p.m. Call and get your reservations in. We're probably going to be working on floors for the next week. I don't
Yeah.
know if we have anything. Wait, hold
Just
on.
a little-
Let me check my calendar.
And just a little side note, we can also get our IT guy to go ahead and add Fusion's information to the Connection Travel website as well. So that's one more place you'll be able to find this fabulous group. You do want to look them up, and our IT guy is so excited about it. We're gonna add Fusion to Connection Travels. Okay, I'm just
You're gonna need a workaround.
telling
You're gonna need a workaround on that one. It's a private group.
I know.
Make sure you get your hip hop gear for that
Get your
event.
hip-hop,
It's
yeah.
definitely old school.
We've got a nice music lineup. We're ready to go.
IT manager.
Phil, you should be MC Hammer. I
If-
need you to be MC Hammer.
Hold on.
So-
hold on.
You'll be
Hold on.
better at
For
it.
those that
He's gonna wear
So wait.
parachute pants.
So for those that listen to the
I'll be Cindy Lauper.
so for those that listen to the first Mr. Pineapple's Pet Peeves extended version, I did ask if anybody wanted me to put my parachute pants on, like the lyrical genius that was MC Hammer.
You did.
I did.
You did.
So
Now the 7th.
Now on May 7th.
May 7th.
Yes.
MC Hammer in the house.
May 7th. So you can find all of our events that we will be at. I will get May 7th on the calendar as soon as the podcast is over on the website at The Upside Down Pineapple.
.net.
And you can find them all, but literally it's like 20 weeks in a row. Saturday nights. These are Fridays, which are very nice. So
Right.
if we are not on your calendar now and you want us on your calendar, you
We
better
should
contact us.
be.
You better contact us yesterday. So you can email us through the website at The Upside Down Pineapple.
.net.
There's a bunch of different spots you can get in contact with us, or you can get in contact right with Kim on the Mrs. Pineapple page. It will send her an
I have a
email
new
directly.
page.
It's actually probably your best bet is contact Kim because she kind of
Pretty
runs the
much.
calendar. So, and then we will pass it over, and I'll get it on my color coded calendar. Thank you.
That's right.
So, I think that's about a wrap for tonight. We actually,
Woohoo.
well, it's a lot
We
longer.
didn't do bad.
No, it's a lot longer than last week, and I stuck
It
within
was
my
longer
time.
than last week.
Yeah, I was. What was I doing last week? I had to go
Oh, it
do
was
snow.
snowing.
I had to go do snow.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Freaking snowing, plowing, exactly.
I had to go do snow last week, so that's what it was.
I am over it.
So the next episode of Mr. Pineapple's Pet Peeves extended version will be up by the end of the week. We will be recording next Tuesday with Dermot, the GM from Hito, for the second edition of the lifestyle travel show, The Hito Way, with the Dermot, and we will be talking about. Hold on, I forget what I decided on. It's on the back of your paper.
It's on my stuff.
Pre-made. I thought you didn't have things prepared.
Ooh.
Bars, restaurants, and food. That's what it is. Bars, restaurants, and food. Yes, bars, restaurants, and food. That's what we will be
JJ.
talking about next week. About with Dermot, all the different options for bars, all the different restaurants that are available, and the different food things that are available on the resort at Hito.
So much.
And you want to make sure you join us in Hito for one of our many trips. And all you need to do is contact Kat at.
KAT at ConnectionTravel.com.
She will give you all my Hito dates that are available.
So Many.
So many. I know. I can't. Yes. So May 7th is Fusion. Mark your calendars. May 15th, make sure you mark your calendar
Don't
that
miss
you
that one.
do not miss it. And join us on St. Patrick's Day for the virtual party where we will release all that information, give away a shit ton of stuff. You
Gonna
can
be
watch
awesome.
me get drunk, and we can celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We're going to have guests from all over the place.
There may be a sneak location.
We're going to work that out. Guess I'm traveling again. What's one more night? So make sure you join us that night. The link, the first 150 people will be available. The link will be on the website within the next 48 hours. As soon as I finish one thing that the IT manager is waiting on. With that being said, my basement flooded yesterday. What do you want?
Yes, it did.
With that being said,
Oh, it's working.
we're going to find out if it's working or not.
All
We'll see.
right.
So get ready to turn your phone up here in a second. Not yet. So thank you for listening to the Upside Down Pineapple Podcast, where you get to taste the lifestyle. We're the Upside Down Pineapples and your hosts, Phil N.
And Kim.
Thank you to all of our guests that are in studio tonight, Fusion, Nick, Britt, and Donna with TPA. And we will be back next Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, our normal scheduled time. But remember, next time you're in a food store, grab a pineapple and... Hold on, let me see if it's working this time. Next time you're in a food store, grab a pineapple and...
Flip that bitch upside down. What happened?
Did it work?
I don't know if it worked or not. We'll talk to everybody next Wednesday.